So I think the biggest problem, and that we didn't stress possibly, is that we are advocating for the removal of the clock shift and the whole daylight saving time routine of going 1 hour back in one period of time and then going forward in another. Our whole point was that we shouldn't change the clocks because of the sleep deprivation that's linked to daylight savings time. Because according to the U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, they reported that about 40.6 million American adults are sleeping 6 or fewer hours a day. So these people are already sleep deprived, and shifting the clock an hour, whether it be forward or backward, still affects their sleep schedule because of a circadian rhythm. According to Michael J. Bruce, a PhD for WebMD, he states, if you're sleep deprived already, you're probably in a bit of trouble, because in this situation, you may well experience decrements of performance, concentration, and memory, as well as fatigue and daytime sleepiness. So again, and another study by by the NewYorkTimes.com, they state that regardless of the shift, right? Again, it kind of proves that our circadian rhythms just don't adjust to it, and if we're sleep deprived already, we're going to suffer productivity loss and awareness costs. They say, we have conducted additional research that suggests workers with inadequate sleep are likely to be less ethical, less morally aware, and more prejudiced, and more apt to engage in abusive supervision. So there's a lot of negatives that come with shifting the clock. For the reason why we didn't get to our solvency in the first speech because of time, but our whole plan is by eliminating daylight saving time, we get rid of this giant productivity loss, which was about $434 million, just because people are like cyber loafing, which according to the CBS News, in 2012 they found that the shifts related to DST, daylight saving time, led to a dramatic increase in cyber loafing. Again, killing time on the internet instead of working. So we're losing a lot. And in order to solve this is to just eliminating the shifting clocks. So whether or not it actually fulfills its purpose, DST, that's the biggest issue. Right now we have light bulbs that are changing we went from incandescent to these squiggly ones and LEDs. So back in the day, it was all about energy efficiency and getting the most out of our lights, but that's not even the issue anymore because of technology and the advancements. The issue is that if it's in the summertime and it's hot, if people are just standing in their rooms with the AC, charging all their devices and stuff, we are actually in fact consuming much more energy, and that is all I got for now.